Hi, everyone. Welcome to this episode of Catch Up With ChiroTouch. I'm your host, Dr. Tami Howard, and with me as a co host is Dr. Brian Blask.
Hello, everybody. Great to be here.
I'm so excited about this very special episode. It's been a long time in the making, thousands of developer hours, countless tests, and I'm so excited to finally be able to share with you. Drum roll, please. ChiroTouch, our new cloud offering, the new cloud standard. Wow, it feels amazing to announce that.
Yeah, it's incredible.
For more than 20 years, ChiroTouch has been the most trusted and used practice management software hands down. Now, with the introduction of our cloud offering, a whole new generation of DCs will be able to experience all the things that you love about ChiroTouch. The all-in-one simplicity, compliant charting macros, powerful integrations, but in an updated platform that is accessible anywhere, at any time, and from any device. Who doesn't love that? For anyone not familiar with ChiroTouch, it's the leading practice management EHR software currently used by more than 21,000 providers. As your all-in-one solution, it's built a reputation for creating seamless flows from check-in to check-out, billing to claims, and scheduling to follow-up. The new core and advanced ChiroTouch products will bring these features and more to you via a cloud service. In this episode, Dr. Brian and I are going to discuss what you'll find in cloud-based ChiroTouch, including our favorite features plus more that you must check out. Before we get into our chat, I think some of our listeners could benefit from understanding what exactly it means to be in the cloud. Dr. Brian, you interact with practices daily, and I imagine you come across this question often, so how do you explain the cloud?
I do get this question a lot. Surprisingly, it's not just from the non-tech savvy folks. There's a lot of misinformation out there stemming from products that bill themselves as a cloud solution, but in reality, they're far from it. If a so-called cloud solution requires you to download an application to your computer before you can access your data, or requires a certain operating system like Windows, that's not a true cloud product. The cloud refers to software and services that run on the internet instead of locally on your computer. When people say your data is, quote, in the cloud or that you're working in the cloud, it has nothing to do with those white puffy things in the sky. Those are clouds, Tami. That's a joke. Those are clouds.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't laugh at your
Your,
joke.
your, your data isn't actually in the air. It has a terrestrial home. When I access ChiroTouch from my home office in North Carolina, that data is being saved to the Amazon Web Services infrastructure, which has US data centers in Virginia, San Francisco, Seattle, and Oregon. You probably encounter more cloud services in your everyday life than you realize. Some examples of other cloud applications include Google Drive, Apple iCloud, Netflix, Yahoo Mail, and Dropbox.
And now, ChiroTouch.
That's exactly it. ChiroTouch is a true cloud software. You can access your data via the internet. All your information is housed on a network of servers off location.
And what's the benefit to chiropractors for using a cloud software?
Well, Dr. Timmy, you said it perfectly earlier in the episode. A cloud software means you and your team can access your practice management system anywhere, at any time, and from any device with an internet connection and a browser.
I guess that some doctors will see that as a big benefit, being able to work from anywhere.
No one wants to bring work home, but a cloud option creates that flexibility. It's also accessed from any device. It doesn't have to be a desktop computer. It could be a laptop. It can be a tablet, an Apple device, a Chromebook, Android, lots of flexibility.
The new product offerings are core and advanced. Can you tell me what they include and how they differ?
Both products are true cloud services. Both help with scheduling, charting, billing, patient management, and reporting as you'd expect any practice management system worth its salt would do. The largest difference between products is that Advanced has some more advanced features, especially when it comes to billing, such as a clearinghouse integration for electronic claim submission.
Let's get into the good stuff, shifting the conversation to the interesting new features of ChiroTouch. The first thing I have to mention is the overall layout and design. It's so unlike the ChiroTouch you all know, but at the same time, all the great aspects are still there, just updated.
The design is modern, it's clean, it's easy to navigate. We really have to give props to the development team here.
Absolutely.
Amazing job. They didn't just take ChiroTouch and shoehorn it into an online format, right? They deconstructed it, rebuilt the key elements in a cloud-friendly architecture, and improved some items too. That's extremely difficult for what they've been able to do. It was built for the cloud, and the design and layout really show that.
I really love that everything is accessible just in one screen as opposed to having to have multiple applications open.
Yeah, one of the features I'm stoked about and cannot wait to demo to chiropractors is the practice performance dashboards and reports. You get all your practice analytics right there on one screen, easily digestible graphs. It's a great way to keep your finger on the pulse of the practice.
And it's so very pretty too.
It's very true. It
Is
is.
that what you call it in your demos? Pretty?
I don't say pretty, I say easily digestible. Nice color coding.
No, I love the colors. I love the visualization of what's going on in the practice. It's great to be able to just look at that snapshot really quickly and see how your trends are going over time. And I think people are really going to love that. If I had to pick one of my favorite features, it would be the in app guidance that's built into the software. If a user gets stuck or needs help, help is available right there in the software. All they have to do is click the little question mark, and up pops a tutorial, videos, get your questions answered in the moment so you can carry on with your busy day.
That's exactly it right there. It's easy, right? It's easy to get help. It's easy to transition. I love that. I guess you could call that a feature or perhaps a benefit, whatever you want to call it. I call it easy. No downloads. More importantly, no IT person required. If you have a browser, you can get started right away.
That's brilliant. Easy to get started, easy to use, modern design, robust reporting. I think that pretty much sums up ChiroTouch.
Yeah, well, for the time we have for this episode, it's going to have to do.
I predict that there's going to be an evolution in the chiropractic profession, and that change is starting right here with this short and sweet episode introducing ChiroTouch, the new cloud standard. Dr. Brian, thank you for being my co-host and sharing your part in the evolution we've started.
Dr. Tami, anything for you. Thanks for including me on the ride.
And thank you to our listeners for tuning in with Catch Up with ChiroTouch. Find more episodes of Catch Up with ChiroTouch on Spotify, iTunes, and chirotouch.com/podcast. Until next time, I wish everyone listening a well-adjusted day.